Nigeria. Nigeria was the only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria was yo. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944.
Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
Umuwame.
Voice for the voiceless.
Umuwame.
Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing. And we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Niger watch you.
She had told me before now that cloning is cloning of voice is one of the simplest things she does. So I just thought that keeping quiet, when good people keep quiet, things will go very, very bad. And and as the day goes by, she's piling up lies. So I just thought it's time for me to come out and speak the truth. And like I said, I challenge Sandra Duru to release our phone conversation, because if she doesn't, we will release it with time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for that explanation. We really, really appreciate it. I want to ask some direct questions. The audio that you said that she sent to you, did it at any point in time involve the senator saying that there was no sexual harassment, that she lied?
No, Sandra is lying about that one. The senator, in the conversation she sent to me, the senator never, in fact, the senator was talking about maybe instances where something that suggests such thing had happened, including maybe that she was even, she took Sandra like a sister. She was telling Sandra, I'm shocked. She was telling Sandra that there was one time they went to, the man would come to the office and tell her, she was alleging in the chateau, but in the audio, I don't know whether the audio is real. I don't know if the audio was real. I cannot for here say that what the Senator Natasha allegedly told Sandra in the audio I had is also true. But I'm only saying what I had in the audio Sandra told me. And Kush is that at times when they go to some place, the big man will tell her, you look too fine today, all those stuff. These were the things she was explaining to Sandra. There was never a time in that audio. That's why I said, Sandra, if Sandra releases anything like that, I tell you that she cloned it. Because the original one she sent to me, there was nothing like that. The woman never said there was no sexual abuse. The woman was even highlighting experiences that suggest sexual harassment.
So, but she said that she has the audio that she will release where the senator said it's a lie. She played something little during her live show.
Oh, what did she play? What did she play? She played in Yobon Umore. She played where the senator allegedly told her that these people reached out to me, this person reached out to me, and this was part of it. The woman was explaining her growing up to her. The woman was explaining how Nigerians have supported her. The woman was explaining instances of relationship between her and her former friend, Senator Akpabio, because I genuinely believe they are friends. That's why this matter is always important that anybody intervening should be very careful. So at no point did she say in the audio, the one she sent to me that I should use and produce for her, did she say that there was never a harassment?
Was there any point in time that the senator in that audio that you said she sent to you, was there ever a time that she talked about making sure that a Yoruba government is not in power for 8 years?
That was one that made me decide to talk. So how do you think Senator Natasha will say he will bring down Yoruba government? A Kogi person is the minority in Nigeria. And Igbira person, they are minorities. They don't have alliances like that. You get? Sometimes they are more tilted to the Yorubas. Sometimes they are more tilted. So sometimes they are even Igala. They are tilted to the Igbos. My parents are from Anambra. Anambra, we have Igala people in Anambra. We have them in Kogi. So a Kogi person is a minority. So how will she say want to bring down Yoruba government? What will she get? She didn't say it in the audio that she sent me, and I challenged Sandra to even release our phone conversation where she was also explaining to me her plans. That's when you know that the woman didn't say something like that. Then shocking also was also where she said, Sandra, that she said that the senator called Madam Obi gullible and hungry. Is Nigeria gullible and hungry? Sandra just knows how to lie. But also for people who don't know Sandra boldly told me one time, I have the chat that she made Rocha as governor. You know the former governor of Imo State? That is one that made Rocha as governor. Sandra can claim it. I tell Sandra, I'm ready. You say what?
She actually has that. She has that written on her Wikipedia as well, that she's instrumental in making
You can lie. What she blackmailed the man? Oh, blackmailed the man. I have evidences of her blackmailed the man, asking for 250 million. Is he Madumere, the former deputy governor? Is he Hope Uzodinma? She tried to blackmail that one. Hope Uzodinma now is coconut now. So she has to start blackmailing Hope through the Commissioner for International and Foreign Affairs, Fabian Yokweme. When that one happened, she came to me to help her with policy, so that public opinion. So when I wanted to help her, people from that government now forwarded me a voice note of Sandra begging for to make her a liaison officer from US. And when the government refused, government refused her, then made Fabian the Commissioner for International and Foreign Affairs. She started blackmailing the person. People don't know Sandra. Like I said, lying is one of the things she does without thinking twice. I'm ready for your question.
Also, did she at any point in time in that audio talk about recruiting Dr. Obi Ezekizili to paying her
No. She said
useful idiots?
Good. When I send you the script of the thing we intended to produce, which she now went to produce, you will see how that script was added and played out. What Senator Natasha said in the audio I had was that she was explaining how she went to meet Madam Obi, how she wrote to feed her, how she wrote to some of the bodies, and she's thanking God of how God really used those people. Like if it was not for Madam Sandra, Madam Obi, that God really used Madam Obi. So I don't know where. Okay, how do you think you unless somebody is under a spell? In fact, no spell can do it. Somebody she doesn't know, she will call the person and be telling her that she paid Madam Obi. Doesn't that sound ridiculous?
So,
I'm listening to you.
Did Sandra pay you at any point in time during this ordeal?
That's why I told you now. When she called me on Easter Monday, she now asked me to produce a voiceover. She asked me, I said political voiceover is 500,000 naira. She said what she would pay was 300,000 naira. She sent 300,000 naira for us to produce the voice audio. She sent me the script. I looked at the script, it was too defamatory. I removed where will implicate us because we are running a business. We're a registered entity. We are taxpayers. But she's a fugitive in US. She's not coming back. She can commit any crime and stay there. Me, I'm still in Nigeria. So I removed the places that could implicate us because Sandra is the her. So when I produced this, the two audios and sent to her, she got angry that I removed the places where she was lying, where she was saying the things that if they come to defend tomorrow, I might not be able to defend it. You understand? She got angry. She rejected the audio. She said, you know, first of all, because I didn't use my voice and I removed those places where she was lying, where she was implicating people. So she now moved to another person who produced it for her. She sent the 300,000. She asked for refund. I said, no, we cannot refund you because in production, what you pay for is our time and services. So if you don't like it because we did a good job and we did not help you to add life to it, good for you. But when it comes to a time, after I spoke with the person, we said, okay, being an unsatisfied client, we refunded her 50,000 naira. The evidences are there.
Okay, so a lot of people have been saying in the comment section that you've just been talking, there has been no evidence. I do have some things that I would upload now for people to see, just to back up some of the things that you have been saying. For example,
you know, a tip of the iceberg. When it is time, I said those evidences, those ones you are going to paste now, are just a tip of the iceberg.
Okay, so these are some of the things that you have sent to me ahead of time, like some of your chats on WhatsApp, and also the evidence of the 300,000 naira that you said that she paid you. So I'm going to upload some of that, but more importantly, you had also mentioned that you also did you record your conversation with her? You said you can also release some evidence. So we look forward to that as well, to you releasing the evidence of your conversation.
When the need arises. If she wants us to release, we'll start releasing. And yeah, she knows how damaging it could be because of the names she was mentioning in those conversations. So it's left for her. Yeah.
And then I will also, at some point, I will also.
All right. I will stop that particular video there. I just wanted you guys to understand all the allegations, the lies, the manipulation that have been going on since the situation of Senator Natasha, and the Senate President Akpabio, Godswill Akpabio. So thank you very much to Adiola Fayo for interviewing this particular lady. If not, we wouldn't have been able to hear the side of this story. And even though all still based on allegedly. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Thank you very much for your time with us today. Today is Sunday, 11th May 2025. Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all that you do. We appreciate you always. Happy weekend to you all. Rather, happy Sunday to you all. Thank you very much, Abu Azi. I appreciate you. And many of you already there with us today. I'd like to quickly see if I can mention one or two names sharply. A lot of comments have gone down already. Pachai Not Fame, I can see you right there. Wisdom Lucky, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, God bless you all. Good evening to you all, my people. And for those of you that want to join us, the link will be posted if you have the time today. If you're not spending time with family, because now let me know they spend time with family. As opposed to get a day off or 2 days off. We don't know when that is going to start, but we look forward to that. Yeah, Madarita, I can already see you on the backstage. Christian CXL, thank you very much. Friday, thank you very much. I can see you on Discussion Channel TV. Princess Angela TV, it's good to hear from you. It's been a while. LSM Gado, I can see you. Thank you very much. Good evening to you. I appreciate you all. JJ, thank you. Peggy Modima, I can see you. Good evening to you, man. Prince Aka in the building, thank you very much. Peter Ife, thank you, my people. I appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Abu Azi, once again, thanks for all you do. Then we have Kisdogera here. Rinze Shukuma is with us as well. Thank you very much, my people. Then we have Upright TV right there with us. Thank you, my brother Black Panther. I appreciate you all. Then we have Debsy, as usual. I appreciate you. Good evening to you, and good evening to every one of you right there. Lucy Eno, thank you, my people. God bless you all. Timmy DB, I can see you right there. Madarita on the comment section as well. Thank you, my people. Madam Ame Bright, I can see you right there, man. Thank you very much. God bless you. And okay, I believe I've mentioned all names already. Martin Benjamin, I don't forget you. Stello is right there as well. Thank you, my people. God bless you all. Valentine, I can see you. Mike Akambare, my brother, I can see you. Michael Oganemaro in the building. Thank you very much. Sir. It's good to have you on the show today. Manuel Shooks, I can see you as well. Philos is with us. Thank you, Valentine. Thank you. God bless you all. Thank you very much. Just do your part, the press on the like, help us to share. And if you can't, the dollar sign that you are jumping to comment, just jump on top of the dollar sign and and encourage what we do here. Instead of crossing your leg to jump and pass, you are jumping in pass. They jump and they pass. No, not jump and pass. Click on the dollar sign. You say, no, I can't jump you pass. Even though I $1, just say, no, dollar, I'm not going to jump you pass today. Make I click on you. Make I bless my brother. I appreciate you all. Yeah, you see, someone have done it already. Michael Ogenemaro, thank you very much, sir. As usual, I'm very, very, very grateful. God bless you. They say, ask and it shall be given unto you. Knock and the door shall be opened. Seek and you shall find. Let me show they talk about Bible. So it's not easy to be here every day. Hi, you know, in fact, I'm grateful. We thank God for the gifts and the opportunity. Thank you very much, my people. God bless you all. Just do your part to encourage us always. We're just going to start talking now. You know, it's on Sunday. I have two powerful voices here with me. So the talking is not a problem for me at all. So we'll take them from there. Maybe the rest will join us later. If they're not join, people like give us a mandate if they chop turkey and rice. Black Panther, and I say they chop pounded yam and they will do soup just now. So all those one don't get time join us today. So no wahala. You know, whatever the let's talk. Margarita, it's good to have you on the show. Thank you very much.
Mr. Elvis, good afternoon. For the past 2 days, I've heard you talk about soup and soup. I don't know, it's like, I don't know, man. Be like say you get plenty soup for that side, though.
I like swallow. I like swallow like Black Panther. Black Panther like swallow.
These are really Benin man. They like swallow. Good afternoon, Mr. Elvis. Good afternoon, everybody. Mr. Jonathan, I believe, is there. And good afternoon to everyone in the follow session. Oh, my lovely mommy, I love you. And happy Mother's Day for all the Mother's Day in the entire world. I know it was in Nigeria. They celebrated it, I think, last month or so. But for us here in North America,
today, happy Mother's Day everywhere. I
yes.
don't know.
Well, I'm for us in North America is happy Mother's Day. And yes, so all the deserving mothers there.
Sorry, they get up plenty.
We deserve it now. What are you talking about, Mr. Elvis? Don't go there. That's an untouchable topic. Don't even go there. Accept it. We deserve every Mother's Day every month.
Happy Mother's Day to all of you. God bless you all.
Happy Mother's Day to all the deserving mothers. You're all great and you're all awesome. And then if you have a mother that's still alive, please give her a call now. Give her a call. Just tell her, I love you, mommy, and thank you very much. Moving along, Mr. Elvis. I don't know, maybe you played a lot of things, but I can only talk about, how far I went with this interview with this lady. I've forgotten her name now. Talking to is it Adeotun, or I don't know. Anyway, there's one thing I have come to realize. I've come to realize that there is a section or a set of people who are deliberate mercenaries of controversy, lies, and blackmail. That's their specialty. You know, we have mercenaries that go into different countries to fight wars and cause conflict and all that, but there's another set of mercenaries on social media, and their specialty is to cause controversy, distractions, lies, and blackmail. And this so-called Dr. Ongbeke is obviously seen based on what is going on now as one of them. Even Renaud Mokri is also one of them too, you know. But you know, like I said, there's different levels to this. There's different levels to this. And it just opens a kind of worm. You see, every issue that we face in Nigeria today, it opens one can of worms over another can of worms. VDM's issue opened a can of worm about, you know, what goes on within the EFCC, you know, and then this issue that you played, Mr. Elvis, in one of your videos today, you know, about trafficked individuals. He opened another can of worms, and then we talk about NAPTIP and NIDO organization. These institutions, you know, are being funded by the federal government. And then this issue of Natasha and Natasha's issue alone in the Senate, that's another kind of worm that nobody really wants to really touch. And then now, this sexual harassment issue with Natasha and Akpabio is opening a different dimension now. So it's, regardless of however the situation is, it's still a learning curve for everybody who have been ignorant of in the systems in Nigeria as a case study in Nigeria. I'm not saying this thing doesn't happen all over the world, you know, but in a different Nigeria's own is hybrid. I cannot still get a definitive name for what Nigeria is. Seriously, the kinds of things that we hear on a daily basis. Like I said earlier on, there is a set of people who are mercenaries for these kinds of controversies. And that Dr. Ongbeke has put herself out there to be part of it because she's being paid. Nobody can tell me that Dr. Ongbeke was alone in this lies against Natasha. Definitely. You see, merchants like this Dr. Ongbeke, you know what she does? She'll get information from a very big issue that's going on from the person. She will show solidarity, show that she's interested and she supports them and all that. When she has that conversation, she will not go to the other party involved and say, hey, I have this conversation. She might give little snippets to the other person to prove that they actually have this. They might even send a telephone number and say, I actually spoke to her. What do you want me to do? What can you offer me in order for me to put this woman down? They might not even know the full gist of what Natasha said with her, but they might just give them a snippet just to make them feel like, yes, I actually have a conversation with this woman. But they may not know. So this woman's job now, she's this criminal. I can't even call her a woman. This criminal, her job now is to make the other party feel like this woman has said some things, so I can help you. But what can you offer me? I heard that she was offered the deputy governor of Akpabio. Oh my God, was it Anambra? I can't remember where she's from now. This Ingbeke woman.
Yes, Imo State.
Oh, she's from Imo State, yes. So this merchants like this, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them on ground in Nigeria, but there's specific number of them that are on social media, and that is their work, and that is how they make their daily bread. So that's why in this day and time of technology, you know, artificial intelligence, we should all be very careful. We should all be very careful. And we are living in a life that is like make-believe. What you see is not what it really is. It's like the more you see, the more you hear. It's not what it really is. The more you say, the more you see, the more you look, the less you see. Kind of, I don't know, that's the code. The more you look, the less you see. You're actually looking at what this Ingbeke has been, all these lies and controversies that has been playing around, these audios and all that. But you're not really seeing the nitty-gritty behind the scenes, the evil that's being done. It's evil. This is just evil. And I want to just thank this woman for coming out. I don't know why I can't get her name now. I just want to just thank her, for deciding to say, you know what, this is wrong. I know some people might say she's coming out because she wants some sort of political favor. She wants to make it because she's a politician, she said. And she's going for this Senate or House of Rep in the next election. People might say, oh, she's using this just to chase clout, just to look credible. She'll get some sort of validity from the people that she's a truthful person and she stands for the truth and blah, blah, blah. That's another kettle of fish. But in this case now, concerning the sexual abuse on Natasha, she's coming to say, no, we cannot use Natasha's case. That is a very serious topic for young girls in Nigeria and also women, whether you are married or single, because a lot of women have been abused. It doesn't matter about your marital status right now. She knows that she has to speak out, because that sexual abuse issue is a big issue in Nigeria, very big issue. Very, very big issue. And I'm very happy that she came out to speak the truth. And this is the right time that she came out, because sometimes you just need to wait and see if somebody wants to repent. When you see that the person is not repentant, then you should come out and expose that evil. And I think that's what this lady has done. And I want to thank her, and I want to say that if everything that she's saying is true, thank you. Thank you, madam. If everything you're saying is true, because you have also said that, you know what, I have evidence. You are daring the other woman to say, you know what, play the original video. And she's a media person. And so maybe that's why there's some sort of silence. So many people who have studios, and you have voiceovers, we now know that many of these politicians, many of these merchants use these kinds of people that own these studios, to cause mayhem. It's the same way they also use the media, the mainstream media, to cause controversy and to cause problems for the country. You see how this thing works? I hope people are actually getting it. This is beyond Natasha now. I hope people are really getting it. When we talk about being in distraction, what the APC is doing, that every move to distract Nigerians from the main issue of what's going on in the country. They use the media houses, the so-called mainstream media houses that we know. They don't tell stories that Nigerians need to hear. Thank God for YouTube. Thank God for channels like Naija Watch. And thank God for people who go to the show-off channels, that they go to the streets and they show live video of what's really going on. Thank God. Every massacre we've been hearing from different parts of the country with Fulani headsmen, the mainstream media will not take it. But we have people who have videos from their phones and they send it to people, YouTube channels, and the whole world is actually seeing it. So that's why mainstream media now is not really taken seriously in Nigeria. It should not be taken seriously, if you ask me. It should not. Because all of them, they're all working for the man from Bodilon. All of them. There's no one that is spared. All of them. Even Rufai that comes to talk on his Arise TV, that's his job. Even if he goes above and beyond, but his criticisms and his question is what's keeping alive Arise TV alive. Yes, and he's actually teaching people who want to be journalists. This is what it is to be a journalist. But he's kind of subtle, because I believe Rufai Hussaini, as a journalist, it's like he wants to explode, but he cannot, because this is his job. So, and he signed up for something, and that is why he has his own personal channels like Naija Watch, where he knows that he's not under any signage. We have people like Piers Morgan, who was working for ABC News, and then they fired him. But now Piers Morgan, as a journalist, has his own YouTube channel, sponsored by him, owned by him. And then that's why you see now the different people that comes to his show, everything is explosive. There's nothing barred. So it's the same thing that we are seeing now. This evolvement of journalism, media, it has evolved. Arise TV will not take this woman. NTA, Channel 7, Channels TV will not take this woman. Will not take this woman's interview. No way. Even when she's speaking, they will cut her off. People like, what's his name? Abati, we cut this woman off. So many issues have come to Arise TV. So that's why I say thank you to those people who own YouTube. Thank you to channels like Naija Watch and Adetone. Is it Adetone? That's her name. Yes, thank God for them. Thank God for the other responsible social media channels out there, like Naija What, giving us the real stories. And it's not just hearing the real stories, it's also to learn and also to understand the kind of system Nigeria is running under, so that we'll know how to deal with the system in their own game. So I want to thank this woman. I want to thank this woman for coming out. I have known from day one that Natasha was not lying. I have known from day one that whatever stories that might come out after, attacks, I was expecting it. I knew they were all lies. I knew, because for a woman of her position, a senator of a big country like Nigeria, to come out and say, this man sexually harassed me, and then she has proof, even in the midst of wolves around her, she knows she can dare not lie. If not, she's finished. That's why I still stand by Natasha's words. That's why. So they've attacked how she looks, they've attacked her nationality, they've attacked her marriages, they've attacked her children, they've attacked her friendship, they've attacked her position, they've even attacked her home. They've attacked her even as a person. What else again? They have to use software. They have to use software. Is that how far you guys can go? Is that how far you guys can go? But you know what? When you stand for the truth, it never dies. It never dies. If they can take you down, your truth will continue to stand, no matter what. Like I said, everybody who wants to be in any form of public office, I've said this before, not just anybody who is in a position of authority, or you're in a position where people look up to you, people are inspired by you, people take your words heavy. You have to be prepared for anything. Your family also has to be prepared for anything. Your children, extended family, have to be prepared for anything, because this is your destiny. Natasha Akpoti-Uduaga's husband, I keep saying, thank you to Chief Jolomi Uduaga. Thank you very much, sir. You were prepared for the journey of your wife. You didn't see a husband and I beg. I'm a chief, I beg. I don't want my name. You Uduaga need to be flying left, right, center. I beg, please, I don't want this. He stood by his wife. He believed his wife. He understands his wife. How many men are like that today? Married men I'm talking about, how many? Please learn from Chief Jolomi Uduaga, my fellow men that I love. Please learn from this. Stand, when you know your wife and you know that this woman is a truthful person, stand by her no matter what. Be prepared for what is to come when she's standing for this. You be prepared. Like I said, people like Showore, his wife, his children, they were prepared for whatever comes from the kinds of actions he was taking. They were prepared. People like Fela, his family were prepared. His brothers and sisters, his children, they were prepared. Even Mr. Naija that comes every day. It's not more. Mr. Naija that comes 365, in fact, plus 66 as a leap year. Mr. Elvis is over here every day. His family, they were prepared. And that's why we keep thanking Mr. Elvis, thank Mrs. Elvis, and thank his children for being patient with their father, for his sacrificing this part of his time for the world. Mr. Elvis, thank you very much. And those of you like Mommy Diaspora that comes every other day, even with the time difference, Mommy Diaspora is here. Thank you. When you're doing something, be prepared to have legions that are willing to follow you to the end. Yes, if they're not prepared, they should just step aside, because they believe in you. Mr. Elvis, your family believe in you. The people that come here every day, Mommy Diaspora, she believed in her son. That's why she's here 24/7. I'm using 20. It's not just 24/7, 24 hours, 7 days a week, every single day. Be prepared. And I'm sure this woman, this politician that has come out now to speak against that fake Umbeke in America, her husband and her family, they are prepared. And they are standing with her. That is why she's coming out today to speak emphatically, to speak with proof, and she's ready. So my people, are you prepared to stand for the truth? Is your spouse and your children and your family prepared for what is to come? Be prepared. I want to say thank you to this woman. There are great women out there. You can imagine this woman now being in the Senate. Just imagine she's outspoken like this. I don't know, it should be a different entity when she's in the Senate, because in Nigerian system, the executive are the ones controlling the Senate. I don't know, it should be a different person, but seeing that she's a young person as a politician, she's very outspoken, and I believe she's sort of inspired by how outspoken Natasha Uduaghan speaks. And I know a lot of young ladies are looking up to her, not lily-livered women that have sold themselves and teaching us to have a fetal position when somebody's dragging you. Listen, if they want to drag you for your past life, it's okay. You don't kill anybody. You're not bad person. It's just like VDM. They drag that guy about his past life, about what he was doing, how he was making money. That's the only way he knew how to make money, or whether he felt was the quickest way to make money. They dragged him left, right, center, but the guy still came on. He's still doing what he's doing. Natasha, they've dragged that left, right, center, dragged that children, said all kinds of story because she was married before, or this is not her first marriage. They dragged her, but she's still doing things for her people. Her people still love her. So regardless, anybody who has not made wrong decisions in life or hasn't been through anything in life, you haven't started. And if you can still stand on the pedestal of truth, regardless of what you have been through in life, of what life has presented to you, if you can still stand on the pedestal of truth, you are a great person. You are a great person. So don't feel that your past life would hinder you from coming out to serve people, from coming out to say the truth, because trust me, be prepared. Be prepared for horrible people, even the ones most close to you, to come and betray you. Be prepared, my people. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis, for this opportunity. May you not be like, say, I take all the time.
Okay.
Let me pause
All
here.
right. Madarita, thank you so much for your kind words always. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Before I will come to Mr. Jonathan, I would like to play this video because Madarita will still comment on it later on. It's a very touchy video because I heard the same. So somebody just forward that for me. A lady who visited Nigeria with her husband to be, and the man is from Ghana, but a German. But decided okay, let me go to Nigeria with you. How Nigerian police treated them all, especially this particular man. It's so sad that this is our country, man. It's sad when you see things like this, beginning to ask yourself, what did they happen? Why is it happening? Watch this video, guys.
How Nate they survive for this country. I came from Germany with my husband, a Ghanaian German, for the first time of him being in Nigeria. We went to village, we had some celebration. After everything, while going back to Lagos, we encountered some policemen. Those are policemen, right? Or are they army?
No, they are policemen,
right? Mopo men.
Yeah.
The car we are traveling back to Lagos with is a family car and filled with family members. These are not. This is not a passenger car. It's a family car filled. So they said they are doing search and stop. Stop and search rather. So when they stopped us, they asked us to open our luggages, of which we did. They searched everything. They searched our luggages thoroughly, and they did not find anything incriminating. Of course, we're not criminals. We're just normal human beings. While they were searching, they found his wallet. They opened it and found out that he's not from Nigeria. They saw this clothes I'm showing you here on the screen. They said it's an army uniform, but these are normal clothes we wear in Germany. And I did not know that he came back with this clothes. But when I found out that he came with the clothes, I told him that people are not allowed to wear this kind of clothes here in Nigeria, of which he did not also wear them. He obeyed what I told him. According to our standard here in Nigeria, ordinary civilians are not allowed to wear army uniforms, and he obeyed. He did not even wear them, not even once. And these policemen found this clothes in his luggages while they were searching, and then they found his wallet, opened it, found out that he's not a Nigerian. They asked him to follow them. They said he should be the only one that will follow them. Being that he's a foreigner, this is his first time to be in Nigeria, I declined. I said no, I must go with them. I don't want him to go with them alone. I said I will go with them. So they started making problem. It was a sunny day. The heat was too much, so he was sweating. He reached out to get a tissue to clean his sweat. My daughter gave him tissue to clean his sweat. While he was cleaning his sweat, a police officer came. 2 police officers came, held him by his neck, and one was forcing the tissue he was using to clean his sweat into his mouth. And he was shouting, he was swallowing drug, he's swallowing drug, he's swallowing drug. I was like, what is happening? Wait a minute, what is going on? What am I seeing? A man, they were interrogating him on a heat or on a sunny weather. He was sweating. He reached out for tissue to clean up his face. While cleaning up his face, 2 policemen held him by his neck, and one was forcing down the tissue he was using to clean his head, to clean his sweat, into his mouth by force, and he was shouting that he was trying to swallow a drug. Drug from where? They held him by his neck and was forcing down the tissue he was using to clean his sweat into his mouth by force, and shouting drug. He was swallowing drug. I mean, is this? And they inflicted a lot of injuries on him. Is this how Nigerian police behave? Why are criminals? Why are they giving criminals gun to be guarding normal people who are not even criminals? How can criminals be guarding normal people? All the policemen on uniform here in Nigeria, they are all criminals. What is going on? What is happening in Nigeria? I don't get it. Is this how these people behave? I bet let me share this video. Very Blackmail, a Ghanaian who visited Nigeria for the first time. He was beaten up, interrogated. Look at his face. Look at his face. They held him by the neck. They nearly pied him. How can this man follow me to Nigeria again in his life? How can he be bold to be like, baby, I want to follow you to Nigeria to go and visit your people? Can he ever do it again? I bet let me share this video. This is embarrassing. I'm so ashamed to be a Nigerian.
Madam, not only you, I'm very ashamed to be a Nigerian. Seeing things like this is disheartening, very, very disgusting. Unfortunately, this man might likely not get any kind of justice. It's very, very sad. One of my friends traveled to Benin last week, Monday. Just the Monday. Tomorrow is Monday now. Yes, tomorrow make it 1 week. And they drove from Lagos. Before they arrive in Lagos, they have to pay 700,000 naira in every checkpoint because they lied that the car that they brought, when the car, every junction, they lied because it's a new car. He registered it, everything. Oh, okay, the car is just new. There's some a signature that's supposed to be put in. They didn't put it in. So because of that, you have to pay this. Thinking that, okay, if I go through this, I will be fine. Then, about 30 minutes later, another police will stop. It's like they were radioing themselves. Say, one mugu they come, more than they collect money for a hand. They don't know he left and right and all that. Because that's what I told my friend. The way they tell look you, that's how they treated you. He paid 700,000 naira just to drive from Lagos to Benin. A well-registered car, duty, everything paid. Our police force, many of them are criminals. Many of them, the way they are treating Nigerians. Just check what happened now on this video. A man who visited Nigeria with his wife for the first time, he was treated like an animal. I'd like us to move on. Mr. Jonathan, please, I'd like you to talk to us. Good evening to you, sir.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Evans. How are you?
Thank you very much, sir. I'm fine.
Okay, I greet you. Happy Sunday. I greet you, Madam Rita. Happy Sunday to you as well. Mr. Evans, God bless you for the good work you are doing. God bless you greatly. And Madam Rita, let me greet you. Happy Mother's Day. Yes, it is Mother's Day. You know, today being Mother's Day, my daughters all over the place, they are calling me that. Always remind me that it's Mother's Day. You know, I can't run away from that. I greet you, Madam Rita, and all mothers. I greet you all. Happy Mother's Day from this side of the world. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you. God bless you greatly. Happy Mother's Day. God bless you greatly. All the commenters and the callers. I greet everyone. God bless you all abundantly. Welcome. Let me quickly start from this last video. Let me just make something, just very few lines. You see, Nigeria is so annoying. It's so annoying. That's just what it's so annoying when you see things like this happening. And that brings to mind again this demarketing thing. Before you say anything now, they say is this not demarketing enough? Please. Are these not the type of officers that should be rounded up? They should be decommissioned. If necessary, face criminal prosecution. If this is not demarketing, any politician that is talking about demarketing, just tag him whatever negative in any negative way you want to. Because I don't know how to describe it again. The fact that you identify the man as being not a Nigerian, that this man is a foreigner, whether black, whether white, yellow, brown, anything, that even gives you more impetus to want to treat him more in a civilized way, because you know that this one now you are part of the first contact this man is seeing. That's what should ring in your head. Are these people not trained? Are they not trained? The first thing when you see a point, oh, this person might be the first contact. So you have to give him that impression so that he will go back and say good stuff. He will project the country in a good light. That was your opportunity as a police officer to play your role in projecting Nigeria in a good way. That's anytime you meet a foreigner, you encounter a foreigner, it is your finest moment to project Nigeria. But because they are criminals, they are not trained. Most of them are stark illiterate. And this is where we find ourselves. I don't just want to hear this demarketing thing from anyone, any Nigerian, any politician talking about demarketing Nigeria. Go and deal with this one first of all. And that will bring me to this one they call Professor Duru. You see, I always say, I say, at your own peril, if you believe a Nigerian professor, anybody who is a professor, and I think I will have to elaborate on that, because I think this is a fantastic opportunity to kind of clarify so that it will not be mocking. My statement will not be taken, out of context. Whenever you see someone who is educated, probably a professor who has tagged himself as a professor or a doctor, a professor in Nigeria, and he or she dives into politics, don't believe that person. If he or she is staying on a profession, on a line, if she's a scientist or he or she is a scientist, is a whatever, he's talking about science, he's talking about technology, you want to give it to him or her on that. But once he's using that knowledge to dive into politics, political economy, or politics as a standalone, you dare not take it. You dare not take it. If you do, it is at your own peril. They are in that group that I will call the Nigerian Hall of Useful Idiots. We know the Hall of Fame, but in Nigeria, you also have the Hall of Useful Idiots, the Nigerian Hall of Useful Idiots, populated by professors and doctors. The largest chunk of that group, they are from that group. They are from that part. Yes, the facts are there. The facts are there to prove it. They are not scarce at all. They are readily available to be used. They are readily available, more than pure water. You see how fast you can get pure water in Nigeria. That thing they call pure water, how fast you can get it. You can, in fact, you will look for, it will take you more time to get pure water than to get these useful idiots. They are all over the place, all over the space. They are just there. They are the one wrecking Nigeria. Single-handedly wrecking Nigeria. They call themselves professors. Because why? They are taking advantage. A country where more than 70% are illiterate. Yes, more than 70% of our population are illiterate. Stack one. Yes. It's not a number, it's a confirmed number. More than 70% of Nigeria are stark illiterate. Over 20 million children out of school. Those are children out of school. Take that, just take a moment, just let that sink in. Over 20 million school children, they are out of school. And they are so that is the reason, there's this adage from my place. And I believe it's a popular one. It's very popular all over. In a space where there are that is full of blind people, the one with one eye will rule the kingdom. It will take charge of the kingdom. That's the practice, because it's like everybody is blind in that space. And those ones that they think they are educated, they are the ones, so they think that they are the one that have that one eye that is left, and then they can now use it to, that anything they say or do will just fly. Because in Nigeria, once they throw one professor out, the tendency is that people will believe him or her. That is it. The tendency is that people will believe him or her, even though she comes to spill out lies. Shouldn't be the case. When you see someone who says a Nigerian professor and is diving into politics in Nigeria in any shape or form, whatever, once it enters into that political terrain, and anything is saying, just discount it. It's discount it, as they would say in the legal palace. Discountenance it. It doesn't hold water at all. At all. Let them stay in the university campuses where they belong, or in their fields and various professions, and be applying it for the good and for the development of Nigeria. You can't trust them. They are the one destroying Nigeria. It's very difficult to find one of them that will just say that. Any one of them that comes out, we have many of them in Nigeria, many. But those ones that choose to come out, they are the crooked ones. They are the useful idiots amongst them. A useful set of, because how do you want to characterize them? They are taking the country into abyss. Are we just going to fold our hands? We have to call them out. And when you call them out and they refuse to listen, you continue to call them out. I will believe a roadside mechanic in Nigeria than for me to believe a Nigerian professor that is talking about politics in Nigeria. Yes. Yes. Because my brain is intact. I'm not stupid. They can never be straight. They are the ones that are messing up our electoral system. The bunch of them will come out on election day. They will compromise the entire system. They will be paid peanuts. Go and see how they are living in university campuses all over the place. And this one I don't, you don't, from the beginning, it's all clear. Everything she said, that's Duru or whatever she called herself. So it's all, everything was all made up. None of it was true. We all knew that. The fact that someone is now coming out to buttress the fact that everything she said was fact, it's even, it's even good. Makes it better to confirm the fact that this one Duru whatever she, Duru Igbeke, she's just one of those useful idiots. We have them plenty, both at home and abroad. As I said, they are readily available, more available than pure water. You can get them, and you don't need to spend much. You don't need to. You don't need even those of them that are even outside Nigeria and United States or in the Western world. I can buy any one of them with 5 million naira is even too much. A professor sinking with 2 million naira, 1.5 million naira. A professor will turn useless. Take 1.5 million naira now. A professor who has studied to that level, 1.5 million naira will rubbish him. So if I want to be rubbishing them now, one by one, I can go to each and every university and pick one useful idiot out with 1.5 million. If I set aside 25 million, I will rubbish more than a dozen of them. Let them be hearing this, that they are the problem. We got to call them out in a very, in a profound, hard way. Don't let us romance it at all. She's like she's carrying out a contract to come and discredit Senator Natasha. Somebody already, she had been paid, obviously. So she has been mobilized. She's just carrying out the contract. She's been given a mandate to execute. So we'll see how this one will pans out. And you also showed the video. Let me leave that one. I believe Madam Rita has trashed it so much. So let me go on, talk on this demolition video that we brought out. You see, in Lagos State, and it's also going all over Nigeria, not just in Lagos State. These governors are doing it all over the place in Nigeria. See, it's a testament to the fact that there is no rule of law in Nigeria. It is purely an oppressive society. There is nothing close to rule of law. As the video clearly stated, why not go after the department or agencies of the state that is responsible for the various approvals? Why? In a normal
you go in that time now.
Then is that normal?
Oga Jonathan, what did he talk? He go indict himself, the government.
We have to say this. We have to say it. We have to let them know that we know the way things should be done.
Exactly.
Even though they are doing it in an inappropriate way, we have to say it. What about those agencies that are responsible for the various approvals? Approvals before the commencement of construction, approvals during construction, approval after completion of construction. All these things are there, especially in Lagos State. At least I know. I don't know of any state. Even in Ogun State. At least I know. What about all those agencies? Why not go after them? Nigeria, where you will buy land. Personal experiences. We have land that with the third time they come back that they want to pay money, they have to pay the inland the Lagos State Property Agency. Three times in the last 7 years been paying. Yes, these are the corruption. Why not go after those people? Why not go after them? You will go to Alausa, they will tell you that this land here, this area here has been demarcated. Government can come after it later in the future. But for now, it is okay. Who are those people? Why not go after them? And people will go ahead, they will build on those. See, when they are building, Mr. Elvis, you are a property developer. So you can align to what I'm saying. When you are building, the people from the Lagos State, from Alausa, they showed up how many times during construction? Mr. Elvis. Hello?
No, this is not there. I guess you just
Oh
continue.
God, okay. I just want him to respond to this.
Mr. Jonathan, are you calling me?
Yeah, Mr. Elvis, I say you are a property developer and you build properties. When you are built, how many times did people from Alausa showed up during construction?
Almost every week.
They showed up.
Almost every week. They'll come and write something. They'll write something on your building.
They'll show up.
Know?
You will go back. You will tell your engineer, go back, go and deal with them. All these things are not free. In some cases, it's money.
I have proof in all of them. Different documents, different things. In fact, I have something to say on that, but I will wait for the right time.
Yeah. So when you now finish the construction and everything, so who are those people from those agencies from Alausa coming? Who are those people? There is nothing like a government of actions without responsibility. That's what we have, especially in that Lagos. You will be seeing them, you think it's action. That so-called commissioner for environment going all over the place, demolishing property. It appears good on the surface. Oh, they are built on waterways and all the rest of it. Where were you when they started? Where were your people? Who allowed them? The government of actions. You see him now, actions, no responsibility. Because those people built with their hard-earned money. Those are families that you are destroying their property. And if you have to go ahead and destroy their properties, compensate them because you are also complicit. You are part, be responsible that you play a major part in getting it to this stage. So you must be responsible. That is the reason why you must compensate them. You cannot just go ahead and destroy their property like that as if they are the one that is completely at error. You, the state government, is at error here. So it's just so sad. It's just action and action. They don't take responsibility of any kind of anything. Destroying people's property. Look at those properties that they are destroying there. Millions of nairas. At least those ones will not cost less than those properties, the land and everything will not cost less than 120 million. Nigeria of today, in that area, what is 120 million? 150 million each of those properties. Rubbish. We need to talk senses to ourselves in Nigeria, and we just need government that is responsible. We need responsible government. And finally, I just want to again thank BDM for the good work that he's doing. God will bless him. A normal system will have at least at the minimum acknowledge him for what he has done, for what he's doing. A normal system. I was just thinking, if the government or anyone within the system at that one time or the other just acknowledge VDM, whatever the EFCC might have been plotting, they will have just put it in the cooler right away. Just because
that will never happen.
That is when I said that a normal system. Nigeria is not normal. A normal system will have at least acknowledged this guy. Because before you say it now, these crooked politicians will come out and they will be saying, work with the government. Let's work together. Government cannot do everything. People, they have this sweet talk, all these sweet lines. So what VDM is doing is helping the government. That is his own contribution. He's supporting the government in a major way. And nobody, no commissioner, no minister, no special advisor, no politician come out to acknowledge what he's doing. I remember in the United States about a decade ago.
Oyema is the only person who has,
yes, I mean within the system. Yes, the government. I'm talking of politicians. If they had just come out and just acknowledge this guy alone for what he's doing, you will encourage more citizens to do the same. They want to do their own part. When citizens, that is why the late Gani Fahimi said, and I quote him, is a country where excellence is reduced and mediocrity is embraced. Excellence is reduced to nothing. They only embrace mediocrity. That is what they do in Nigeria. And that is what is happening. What the guy is doing, how else do you want to characterize it? It's good. And it is the duty of government at least acknowledge him for what he's doing, so that more citizens will want to do the same, not to go and carry him and lock him up. God will help us in Nigeria, Mr. Elvis. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks to everyone.
Mr. Jonathan, God has helped us since so Tete.
Mr. Jonathan, thank you. Thank you so much for your submission. Nigeria matter, it just be as it gets, to be honest. It be as it gets. Black Panther, we lost you there. I'll come back to you again now, moderator, so that you can quickly talk to us. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Elvis. I'm just going to follow the trail of what Mr. Jonathan was saying when I said, God has helped Nigeria even before the existence of Nigeria. You know, God has helped us with so many things. He has heard our prayers. In fact, the fact that we call God every day and all those that the Jews are doing a fire prayer, it to me is like they're disturbing God. They're just disturbing God, because we are the problem of ourselves and we are the solution of ourselves, of whatever problems that we face. We are the solutions. So at this point, I would say God has helped us a long time ago. And before I go into what Mr. Jonathan was saying about the house, the demolition of those houses, Mr. Elvis, what the video you played about the woman who brought her husband, you know, a Ghanaian man, from Europe to visit for the first time. It's unfortunate that happened, but I think it's also a message to anybody. I repeat, anybody who is a Nigerian. You grew up in Nigeria. You were born in Nigeria. Please, going to Nigeria with a foreigner or someone who is not a Nigerian, don't kid yourself. Don't get caught up in the happiness of taking your spouse. Get all the information that you need before you, information about security. That's the number one thing before you leave. Everybody knows that wearing the camel fabric in Nigeria and you are not in the Nigerian army is punishable. I think it's something that has been signed into law. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to. I mean, how could you be so careless? It's for me, I just feel she was just careless. If you know your husband took him and he was not going to wear, he doesn't wear it there, then he shouldn't take it. You should make him understand. In Nigeria, this is not allowed. And from where I'm listening to her, it sounds like she's coming from the east. They were not specific on what location they were coming from, but from the sound of her voice, I know I might be wrong. She may probably coming from the east. And knowing what is going on in Nigeria, in the eastern part of Nigeria, I mean, one ought to be extremely careful. Don't ever feel that you might not be searched, because you will. You will be searched. Don't ever feel that, oh, your car cannot be stopped. Your car might be stopped. Don't ever feel that these people are going to be sensible. They would not be sensible. When I mean these people, I'm talking about the security agencies, the security forces, especially those, they're just there to just collect something. Because if that lady has given them one bundle, they will say, sure, sire, be going. But because she didn't drop anything, they just needed to find something. They just needed to find something against her. If you like, all your immigration papers, your car information, insurance, even if you have air extinguisher in your car, everything is up to date. You are a good citizen. You have a valid driver's license. They will still find something. They have to find something to collect something from you. That's just how they work. And it's okay, let us search his clothes. That was even like an afterthought until somebody now checked and was like, yes, we have found something. And it was the camouflage trousers. And knowing fully well what's going on in Nigeria, many of these bandits or people, the bushes, they use this camo. I'm not even going to say that the Nigerian army are part of them, because even if I say it's allegedly, they give them their uniforms and all that, and then they come. So there's heightened sense of insecurity in Nigeria. So don't take anything that's incriminating. Don't take anything that they will indict you for. Don't take anything that will make an excuse to collect money from you or to harass you. Don't. I'm pleading anybody who is going to Nigeria, even the white people that come, that they do documentaries and all that, they get all this information before they enter Nigeria. They know what they are not supposed to carry. So to me, I just felt it was a careless mistake, on her part. And it's unfortunate that guy went through. But I will still urge the guy, come to Nigeria again, and maybe Don't go to, if you're coming from this, don't go to the east yet. Just stay in Lagos and Filenjo and go back to where you're coming from, because Ghana is not so perfect, but it's not as bad as Nigeria. You know, the Ghana police, because I've experienced it before, they are not as bad as Nigerian police or the Nigerian security agencies. They're not as bad. You know, so do your homework, you know, before you come to Nigeria. Madam, I'm sorry it happened to you, but it is what it is. It is because at the end of the day, it all boils down to, why is your husband carrying a camel fabric trousers? That is where it will end. No matter what you bring out now, if you want to take it to court, why is your husband carrying a camel trouser? And the fact that it's not even in Nigeria, it's even made it worse, because there's this thing going around that non-Nigerians are infiltrating our borders and committing havoc. So it's a double whammy. So that's just a mistake on our part. And everybody who is going to Nigeria.
But specifically, there is no law now. Specifically, no law. So I don't know.
You have to prepare yourself. You don't come out and make videos, and because even the VDM is like, why your husband, allow your husband carry camel trousers now? Because every other thing was correct in her. It was just, that was the thing that they wanted to look for, because they have to look for something to collect money from you. So madam, just like every other person, we should learn from these stories. Get the information before you go to Nigeria. If you're from the east and you're going to the east, whatever it is, you know that they will make to disturb you, leave it in Lagos or leave it in the abroad where you're coming from. Just leave it there. Don't kid yourself. Don't kid yourself, because you know the east is not even, there's a slew of security agencies everywhere. We don't even know the one that is real, the one that is fake. So don't put yourself in a position where they will stop you for anything. Drop it in the abroad before you enter the country. Drop it there. Drop it there. I know why I'm saying it. Even if it's camel shoe, camel glasses, drop it there. If you have anything that you know that it might cause wahala, whether it's even a plastic toy, metal, I don't want to use the G word, but it's leave it where you are coming. Leave it. Don't bring it and say it was a game. It was my child's toy. Leave it there. Leave it there. Don't risk anything that will make them disturb you, or just stay in the Lagos, enjoy yourself, and just go back. Because right now I can say Lagos is the only place that is sensible, where nobody will harass you, but you have to be in a certain environment just to enjoy yourself and go back. So she exposed herself to all this kind of. So next time, you know, is a very silly mistake, and it's unfortunate that the man was, you know, abused that way. I mean, come on. Even if she wants to sue, who is she going to sue? In which court of law? If the husband, like, I beg, I don't have any money, I'm not coming back here again. Let's save our money. I don't want any litigation. You know, so that's what it is. So my people, please, if you are going to Nigeria, don't carry things that will indict you or put you in wahala with these hungry army or police officers. Drop it, or don't even bring it to Nigeria. Leave it from where you're coming. Just leave it. Even your children's toys, don't bring anything that looks like a weapon that your child is carrying and you think is plastic. It will put you in trouble. Leave it in the abroad where you're coming from. Going back to the houses that were demolished, I didn't watch that video because, you know, but you know, Mr. Jonathan, you said that part about the role of the government, you know, in that aspect. But there's also another part, the role of the house owners, the role of the buyers. First of all, for me, if you were to ask me to buy a property close to a canal, I will never buy. Even if you give me the most cheapest price, I will never buy. Never, ever, ever. Getting a house even close there. There's so many things you look for when you're looking for a home where you want to live in. For crying out loud, we don't even have a system of waterboarding existing in Nigeria to say, okay, maybe they treat the water and everybody is having borehole. You are building your house in a place that is waterlogged, in a state that Lagos is waterlogged, and people feel to be. Now you're not building close to a canal. What is the quality of the water that you are going to be drinking or even having your shower with? Because contamination is not just drinking the water. Sometimes there are certain bacteria that you bath, it might go through your skin pores. Yes.
All right, Margarita, let's round up.
Okay, but I'm just trying to say that, you know, there's a role of the buyers as well. Please, don't go and buy a house because, okay, maybe it's cheaper or because it's in Lagos or it's in a certain location. You just buy it. You don't even look at all the implications of having a house in certain areas. So both parties have a role to play, you know. So that's just what I
some of them are very, very impatient. They cannot do all those findings.
Exactly.
They end up falling a victim.
It's unfortunate, you know, and
Very
the Lagos government is doing the right thing, but in the other half, they didn't start right. But eventually, you know, it still boils down to
but on this one, the Lagos state government, they are not wrong.
No, they're not wrong in demolishing it, but they are wrong in what Mr. Jonathan was saying, like who approved it?
The developers
who approved it?
And then who gave approval for the developers?
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So they should investigate it from in-depth.
It's both ways. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you so much, moderator, for coming in. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Mr. Jonathan, your final, let's round up.
Yeah, nothing much to say. Just again to thank everyone. Just when moderator was talking, she said it's only Lagos that you can say, you know, you are safe in Nigeria. In fact, I agree with that. It's only Lagos. I was talking to someone sometimes ago, I think during last Christmas, and the past Christmas, and he was saying that in Nigeria, that Lagos is the only place where you can stay and feel a little bit sense of safety. That the further you go, Lagos down south, the further you move up Nigeria, the more endangered your life becomes. That once you move to Ogun State, your endangerment is now your chances to live, you are reducing it. And by the time you are getting to Oyo, you are getting to Ondo, you are going to Edo, you are entering Delta, you are entering in fact, you have by the time you are in the southeast, you have reduced your chances.
All those areas are too far now. Just yesterday, yeah, you know, my crew carry me go Ekpe. Now that's how we go walk. When me see say the distance from that side to my house, it be like say from here they go heaven. Now I say, he kidnapped by your passport for this side. How are you on my phone?
From that your place, from that Lekki to Ekpe, you see, normal, it should take like about maybe 25 to 30 minutes drive.
No, where you see that one?
I know now. That's mama.
With the traffic,
more than 1 hour.
It's more than
more than 1 hour. Which will be 25 minutes. From Lekki phase 1 to Ekpe.
I know in a normal setting now.
Even though at night you want to drive, I go still more than. So you get where you go cross for this Lekki Ekpe Expressway. You are now on your own. Me and they say, where would they go? So they say, they come. They say, check with it. If they don't cash you for this side, you are finished on earth.
They will forget the person. By the time you are getting to Lagos Business School and you are getting to
wait with this. No, they carry me, they go.
No, you say you don't know all this area.
I know, not be say I know, but this time it's not safe to go that area.
Wow.
It's not safe because the road is so clear. So anything will happen to you, there's a route to escape easily. Yes. There's a route to escape easily. The your face Benin area. They say Benin and depot for that side, they're going to dump the put now. Why they don't catch them? Like I say, they say, oh God, you think they fear? Like just chai. What did they talk? Say you think they fear? I don't tell my mama say they call this area. Wait me this. Wait me this. I don't be me alone now. You all forget. The only safe place you have now is your estate and 5-10 minutes around your estate. Anything more than that, you are on your own. Right now, you are your own. As me, your be so. To go to mainland now, I have to be sure the time must be calculated and the area I'm going in mainland. Anything more than Ikeja, Surulere, and all those.
Yeah. That's it. Those areas. Yeah.
Yes. If you
those are the areas that you can be sure of from island to Ikeja to Surulere, all those.
If you all pass all those ones, I'm not part of it. Don't try yourself, oh. The way Nigeria your day, so now you carry it as a cash chicken. Eat me, huh? You are gone.
Wow.
I bet Mr. Jonathan talk to us.
I mean, Mr. Elvis, it's okay for the day. We leave it at that for today. Thank you very much. And thanks to Madam Rita. Thanks to everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you all, Madam Rita, Mr. Jonathan. God bless you. That. Yes, we've come to the end of the broadcast, my people. As we speak right now, let's be honest, this is not about demarketing anything. Nobody's demarketing anything. We are just being realistic and saying it how it is. Nowhere is safe in Nigeria. Nothing is working in Nigeria. Let's be honest. As I'm talking to you right now, there's no light. What I'm doing from Nigeria, I bet you cannot find any creator or any broadcaster that can do it from Nigeria, apart from mainstream medias. Go find, show me one. Show me one person as Nigeria big read that can do what I'm doing from Nigeria. I don't want to do one. You cannot. No light, nothing. No, if it's frustrating. Now only them arise, channels, TVC, then they feed all this thing daily. And guess what? What they are doing daily, you know, they are being empowered from abroad. In case you don't know, they are empowered from abroad. Their main power is on DSTV. When it comes to the YouTube running live and everything, is from abroad, from UK, most especially for Arise. I'm telling you today, it's from UK. That their life where you also say that they do every day. Say they know they cut her now from direct from UK, oh, in case you don't know. Not here. Oh. There's a way they connected everything and bring people in and all that, blah, blah, blah. You know, forget. So when you bring anybody go to their studio in Lagos, they connect it with the same thing that side. Everything will be showing live on YouTube. It's only one connection. Just like Madam Rita joining me right now from Canada. Mr. Jonathan joining me from Canada. And so it they work, in case you don't know. No, but I want a runner. The result, not that they don't have the money to do it, but it's not working. It's not working. So you have to go extra mile and spend excessively for you to run a broadcast daily from Nigeria. Some satanic people will be doubtful now, but you try and tell your mama make it try and for you or your papa for Nigeria. Maybe they do broadcast every day for a village. Maybe see whether it will work. Then you will know what we are talking about. This country, nothing is working right now. No, as I speak right now, this second, no light for here. You know, you want to tell me say you are demarketing Nigeria? How? How you say Mukote talk this thing? It be like husband, a wife where husband they beat every day for his house. He cry, come out once. They say, no, yeah, where can you go? Be narrating your husband to the world. That's not nice now. The husband they beat up for his house every day. I say make you not talk. Until he buy when I want to go to Iberia. And that tells you now, say make you talk. Now with the face for Nigeria. They say we could not talk. Because if we talk, we'll demarket our country. Nothing is working in Nigeria now. Tell me one, just one thing that is working right now. Everything is so expensive. Sometimes I'll go to the supermarket, I'll buy something, they'll give me bill. I'll ask the cashier. I'll say, sorry, I asked one the other day, I say, sorry, how do people now manage to do this kind of shopping and eat in their house? He said they don't come places like this. That was just our response. He says, sir, no, everybody have the kind of places you can go and the kind of things you can buy to eat at this time. He said those kind of people will not come here.
Wow.
I'm talking about just common supermarket or shop right. He said they can't come here. No. When you buy something will not make sense. They want inside one bag, rubber bag. The test is size 130,000 naira. Say, what me they buy that time? I'll look at us saying 11,000, 12,000. It's now 130 something. Jesus. It's crazy. It's so crazy. In fact, I don't know as this country one. I don't know where they go, but unfortunately, as we all the talk right now, lounges, every lounges now, no parking space. All of the other there now they drip 33 10 the press below as we all they talk so.
Now people will
So
say
how
we should think of 2027.
exactly how the country why can't it change now? It's crazy, man. Nothing is working. Now, proper educational vacation may console. Proper one. Say, not tell me, make I know by myself. I've seen it all. When I'm telling you I've seen it all, I see it to the extent, go see and reach my mouth as this country you'll be right now. The gap between the rich and the poor is like 99% to 1%. The gap. The rich are on 99%. All the poor, they 1%. You know what that means? Why you that also categorize yourself as the rich, in a week, you will see that you spend more than 3 million naira. You'll be asking yourself, in a week, how? Why did they spend the money? Where did they happen? Because of the kind of level of lifestyle you are living or your kind of category or whatever. I don't know. I felt talking that the day you should fail to buy a pack of water before 10 for your house. You can't reduce and can't buy one. Then we'll say, Rene, you are suffering. My brother, you are suffering. That's poverty. My friends were laughing. I said, yes. He said, you are right. I said, yes. If you know they carry bag of rice before at this time, but you say you be rich person, you are still claiming to be rich. You carry that for the 5 kilo bag of rice, then you are not buying 10 kilo now. And you are still claiming you are rich, or God, you're not rich again. You are poor now.
Oh.
It's the truth now. You are poor.
Level don't change.
Level don't change. They come, they laugh. They say, this one are true, brother. Say, yes, you are poor. If you want to buy groundnut oil, you carry the big gallon before. Now you are not buying just that 1 liter or 1.5 liter. I don't know what they call them. Oh God, the poverty don't visit your house. Once you are not telling your wife now, say, make una sauce, they use that tissue.
Don't carry 25. Don't carry 25 liter. Come out, so your vegetable will come again.
You say, Mama, will see for that tissue. The way you they pack and. I don't understand you. They talk poverty.
Oh God! Oh, wow.
I'm telling you. So, by God's grace, someone like me, I refuse it, I rebuke it, I forbid it for me to find to reduce how I used to live now. That means whether you like it or not, direct or stylishly, you have accepted poverty. That's what we call it. So, if you don't want to accept the poverty, then pay the bill. You go to shop right, they tell you, oh God, the 3 things where inside the bag at 250,000.
That thing you are talking, the reason why the politicians, they are not ready to fix the country. They've prepared for the time when a loaf of bread will be 10,000 naira. They are stealing the money now.
Yes,
they are preparing for that time. That's what they do. When we at the civil service, because I have some family at the civil service, and that's what, when they are talking about this, the way they embezzle money within the civil service structure in Nigeria, you'll be amazed. If they really want to stop corruption, make them enter the civil service structure in Nigeria. That's where the whole thing, the beginning and the end of it, inside that civil service.
The right word now you talk, they don't already plan when bread will be 10,000 naira for one. They don't plan ahead. It not go fear affect them. That's why I was telling to Nigeria the other day, saying that the politician children will be affected. How?
They can never be affected. They are prepared. They're prepared already.
They don't plan for 40, 50 years in advance.
When the civil servant will tell you that if a loaf of bread is 20,000 naira, we go buy them. Bragging. Bragging.
Yes.
Well, you forget the country is bala blue right now. People are suffering. But one thing I want people to learn, I know what I want to say now might not be nice, but even me myself, I don't have the mind to do it most times, but I'm praying to have the mind. I want people to stop supporting people in Nigeria with money. I'm telling
Mr. Elvis, so you are not in my side, though. They say I was being wicked in the election. I say stop sending money.
To be honest, I've noticed that these people are so reluctant. They are too dependent to your hard-earned money.
I'm very entitled.
They are too entitled. They are just too entitled. That's why you see they don't go extra miles to see how this situation can change. That's what I notice about them. So I wish people can stop supporting them for a while. I believe these people will see proper shege, because the shege they are seeing now, they still have option. After all, my sister there abroad, my brother there abroad, or my husband there abroad, my wife there abroad, or my sister, or whatever. That's what I see here. Yes, all of them are beggars.
But Mr. Elvis, let me ask you this direct question. I'm not naive, but because you are on ground, so I will give it to you that. But where people, they still see money to go market, buy food stuff, and market women are still selling as of this time,
I have the answer.
Yeah.
I have the answer, Mr. Jonathan. The answer is a straightforward thing. Almost all of them in Nigeria now are liars and thieves. They are not seeing the money from their salary. They lie to earn more money. They steal to earn more money. What they're supposed to buy for 5,000 naira, someone like you, Mr. Jonathan, you come to Nigeria, or you from abroad, call them and they go buy it, they'll tell you say that for 5,000 naira. Whereas that's in a 5,000 naira. These are how they are sustaining themselves now. So that's why I'm telling you that the problem that we have is not just the politicians, and the same with the people. So all of them are 98% of all of them now are lying and stealing by trick. So that's how they eat. If you go to lounges this evening now, all of them are occupied. But I bet you 70% of the people in lounges now eating catfish and chicken with KB. They are eating them. They are eating it with people's money where they take work for sites, where they take thief.
Which catfish has a KB? I don't understand.
You need to come and see all of them. They are eating other people's money. So, Mr. Jonathan, tiffy, they take the thieves, still they sustain themselves.
They're stealing in the ministries, they're stealing at home, they're stealing on the streets.
Everywhere. Even at this moment now, wives are hiding their money from their husband and asking for more money to buy things in the house and saving more money. In case tomorrow you divorce me, I will have more money to live afterward. The country is just upside down right now. It's upside down. So they now have more Oloshoism, more Yahooism. This area have increased drastically. Mothers are now even introducing their young children into Oloshoism. You see mother now talk to a man, my son, you are so cute. I like the perfume you are wearing. My daughter will like you, my son. My daughter will fit you. She's so fine. Wait, she's coming. She went to that shop. She's coming. They are doing it now. I'm telling you what is happening right now in Nigeria. So, fathers that used to have... Mute yourself, thank you. The fathers that used to have policies before that are strict, that used to ask their children, where did you get the money from? They don't ask anymore. Once their daughter can bring money home to buy rice for house, they are good to go. Nobody asks questions anymore. How did you get the money? How did you buy Benz? Nobody asks anymore. There are a lot of criminals in Nigeria right now. In fact, almost all of them have criminal mindsets. When they see you, the first thing they are asking you are, bros, show me way now, bros. I'll do anything, bros, that they collect, bros, some of them come to my Instagram and send me a message, bros, any account at all, I collect, I feel collect from any account. I feel, just imagine. Just because their only mindset now is that anybody that is doing well is a criminal, so me, I want to be a criminal. I said this country is gone.
That's it.
Even you that is doing well, is affecting you, because in most cases, where you go as a young man, instead of everybody there to respect you organically, it will be few people that will respect you organically. The rest will only respect you based on thief that the thief now. Not be internet that the thief or true blah blah blah. A lot of people believe you are part of them because you are driving a nice car or nice cars, you dress well, you smell well, You see, so this is why if they have to introduce death penalty, capital punishment on corruption, make the people who want to sign and not forget to introduce Yahooism or joiner capital punishment. Some people not go understand what they talk so. Some people because they will challenge you.
Make I talk, Mr. Evans. That one where you talk, you know the one where I want touch briefly. You see that smell well on. Now serious matter.
Yes.
Because you will enter places in Nigeria, you want to you will enter some places, you want to vomit too. So when they can't see
all of it, almost all of the smell. You are right.
Mr. Jonathan, you are making me laugh.
almost all of them they smell now. Almost all of them. If you enter bank, now there you go. No, you know, say for our bank here with the kid stay. You are finished.
That bank own is a terrible thing.
You are finished for earth and in heaven. Their smell will finish. They have to rush you back to Canada. then we inflict you with satanism smell.
But you know what, Mr. Elvis? You know, when people are smelling, it may not really be their fault. Some don't have money to buy deodorant. Some don't even have money to buy soap to have a shower.
What I said is their fault, Madam.
How?
It have become a culture. The reason why I'm saying this, we see they get, you know that Hausa perfume is still in existence tomorrow. They say some
people cannot afford it.
And you can't come back. You want to come with your money.
Does that mean that you cannot live like because you're not spraying perfume before the existence of perfume? Will we not say?
My AC man, the gas for my AC finish for my kitchen, so they need to come and refill the AC in the kitchen. And the way the guy was doing it, checking everything, trying to do service and everything, the smell of my kitchen changed. I push one. So yeah, get out. I'm sorry. Oh, please,
Mr. Elvis.
I have to him.
Mr. Elvis. See, there are ways. I've been in that. There are ways in handling such things. I don't think that was right. I think you don't back. Mr. Elvis,
no,
tell us.
For me, I don't want one. No, I tell him he's my worker. He's my worker. I told him in your entire life, don't ever come to my house, not shower and use deodorant. So he went and he now came back the next day.
Service deodorant. Now deodorant, now you the cost so maybe 20,000 naira. Person never find food.
No, Mr. Jonathan, some of them don't even shower because they're so enthralled with the problems of every day. They don't bother to shower, but showering is so important. Just to pour water on your body and wash out that soap. But you know, it is what it is. But I don't think I will have kicked that guy out like that, Sha. Mr. Elvis.
Zuzu. It's a big problem here. These people. So to be honest, the country is just upside down right now. See, Everest just said something, Mr. Najawas, you are very correct. I've always told my friends at home that people survive by you cheat me, I will cheat others to make up. You know, Mr. A cheat and Mr. B, blah, 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 blah. You see, it's like that. You know, all of them lie to survive. They steal to survive. The country is somehow right now. So you have to be careful. At this moment now, when you're on the traffic, you are being careful. When you are living anywhere, going into your car, you have to look around your surroundings before you enter your car. Once you zoom away, you have to focus your eyes on your side mirrors and all that. I'm saying that this is within our area. Talk like I said, they can't carry me go inside for where I know. I reached out yesterday, I touched ground, touched my head. Thank God I don't reach out. I know they go this location again, I beg. It's scary now because, listen, if they all catch you now, they'll carry you go their headquarters for Benin. On the other side, they say their headquarters there now. And you are finished. So they use something, they shook your nyash every day. You get what they choke you. That Aferi leader. I also see all the nyash say they use net to choke all of them. So you know between I shall be there and I will be there. God forbid. So this country now, you are your own. Government are not there for you. Government only rise to rescue their own. If one of them is kidnapped, they will take it very serious. But as a normal citizen, they don't care about you, you know. And the minimum ransom these satanic people are asking is 50 million naira upwards. That's what they're asking now. You know, it's crazy. Joke apart, the country is not working. And for those of you still defending the satanism of APC, I don't know what you are gaining though, but that's fine. Continue to do what you are doing. God is watching all of us. There's a repercussion to everything that we support in life. Yes. God forbid you might live abroad today, maybe so sudden they say your child have a heart problem, and maybe they're giving a date that your child must die. Then you'll be saying, God, why me? Not knowing that there's a foundation you laid years ago or yesterday that God has turned around to make you suffer. But unfortunately, it's not supposed to affect your child. That heart problem is supposed to be you. But in most cases, that's how it works. So when you are doing something, sometimes you think that nothing they happen. It they happen. Yes, some predicament that visit you. You are not even sure where they are coming from. Yeah, it's part of the things that you've done in the past, the kind of pains that you've inflicted on human beings in the past, thinking that nothing will happen, you know, but later it will come happen, but you were already forgotten. That's how it is. You cannot derive pleasure, happiness from the pains that you've deliberately inflicted on others. No, you can't get away with it. You cannot. I'm talking to those of you that they paid to be defensive for satanic APC on social media. I'm telling you, no matter what, you cannot escape it. You will get your karma. You will get your karma. That's how it works. You will get it directly or indirectly. That's how it is, because I wish you are in Nigeria and see how people are suffering. Then you have no need to speak for this satanic set of people. What do I know? We don't use our platform to talk down on them. We use our platform to talk about the realism of what is happening in Nigeria. The truth only. Since the history of I started practicing my career, I've never used my platform to propagate or to showcase any kind of lies. We don't do that here. What we talk about, what we showcase here is 100% realistic. And it doesn't stop me from doing my broadcast. Must you lie to gain audience? I don't want to do that. Now, only one person deal with me. We are good to go. When we don't talk finish, we end the show and move on to the next day. But many of you, I don't know how much they pay una. Until they deceive una audiences, they go. No more, no worry. The time of this thing will come for una. Whether I reckon, I don't know what to let the talk. It will come for una. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much once again, Mother Rita. Thank you, Oga Jonathan. I really appreciate your time with us today. We need to go right now. Except anybody have anything to say quickly before I move on? If not,
I just want to say thank you. Thank you for today. Thank you for the sacrifices that you make on a daily basis. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mother Rita. I appreciate you. It's a collective effort. I appreciate all the support you all are giving to me here. It's just like Very Dark Man coming out the other day saying that I'm thanking you all, but remember that all is for Nigeria. And I like that part. Yes, I'm thanking you all, but still remember this all for Nigeria. If you decide not to support me tomorrow, remember you just decided not to do anything for Nigeria, because it's not going to affect me myself directly. Yes, I upload a pre-recorded video and not bother to come live. I can even start uploading blue and everything on my platform in a coded way that YouTube can accept. You can't hold me for it. But my kind of person, I have how I live my life. My name is so special to me. In case you don't know, you have to do research about me and know me more better. My name is so special to me. They ever born that thing that I can use to stain my name? Never. Never, ever, ever. You don't mean say I better pass anybody, and nobody better pass me. But my name is so special. And I started building this name when I was very, very young. Say no. Once I say no, and I have to stand by it. And there's benefit in it. I don't know why they do it what they do. Thinking that there's no benefit in living a good life. Let's stand for what is right, my people. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much. Mother Deborah, you tried to call in. Sorry that we missed your call, but tomorrow is another day. We'll hear from you. And the people right there, I will go to super chat to them from Michael Oganamaro. Thank you once again, sir. I really, really do appreciate you. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy, for always being there. You know, my mother is doing a lot, not just on the comment section. This woman do a lot every blessed day to make sure that this broadcast is going on. And sometimes when I'm late like this, she'd already call me. Where you did, when you want to reach us, all those kind of things. Just to, when I'm tired, she understand I'm tired. Say, okay, just do 30 minutes. She's really, really consecrated to consistency, you know, even though we know that there's no way we can do this forever. Yes, there's no way I can be coming out like this every day forever. There is a time for everything. But when you have opportunity to that time, utilize it properly so that your name will always be referenced to in a good way, in a good manner. Thank you very much, Mommy, once again.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis, for saying that. That's my philosophy of life. Time for everything.
Exactly. Yes, there's time for everything. Make sure you use that time properly. You know, yeah. Thank you, Aboazi. I appreciate you. Thank you, Mike Akambare, Everest. Thank you. I appreciate you, my people. Tony Africa. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Again there, Mother Peggy Monday. Thank you very much, my Black Panther, my brother. You were on the panel. What happened, Black Panther? You know, tomorrow is another day. Samudiame, thank you. Thank you very much, everyone, right there. We really do appreciate you all. We've come to the end of this broadcast. Please endeavor to press on the like before you go. If you can, copy the link, help us to share as well. And remember that we do post 1 or 2 videos, pre-recorded videos for you. So always share our videos, like our videos, leave us a comment as well. Just be real with your comment. You don't need to please us. You don't need to displease us. Just be real. Leave it there, because we are learning every day on this platform, learning from everybody learning from everybody. That's the beautiful thing about Nigeria Watch Media. So let's continue to do our part. Stand for what is right. Good night, my people, and bye for now.
Animals ogege aetina Evani maru defi gwawa Adagawu amwe firi uwa Ena keke no gato bago Osa nege nerame Ena keke nagari ushina Dano yebe ea jebena Osa gume tobago Iwe fuwe bietete Iya kwero ya uke Yeke na myo kata my money day Imye ba kome Oseni na kukwe sheva ko Amye bina ma emye Neregi kukwe Krisati no huven Ope ano meyo Negi rigo no ma Ono negi veigo Igu sebu Mujuwa Akonana do vefe Iva con aveste fe agi Uno dia ya de na bon Akonana ito egbe Ite veni pia Evite veni ku Waga we bien se o No buka mina tiwajo Oh, osagu me ware Ni ware ni mio matien No ma mio badie I tell you Oh osagu ve ware Ni ware ni mio badie No ma mio badie Oh I tell you Oh itene ni pia Ke vitene ni ko Wae yalare o Waki madosi ona Awake yo anela mweo Weno yo hana Iluwe managi webyo Jomagi sete yunuke Katona Eo Ebina uyo uhao Eo uhaya kwa obanagi Uda abagba ebe Agitebe Ibiedume Ama fanoko Agi ebi noruwe Amana gilawa agizede na boye o piano veigo egijigo baka eya ubo ai ono na anu sake agon o sagube yo ti o me gbigo kuberi yo ti o me gbomo o sanu kuberi yo ti o be buto me na ti o ju o sagube ni ware ni mi obadie be gbigo be gbomo no ma mi obadie be buto me agite ojo o sagube ware be gbigo ni ware ni mi obadie be gbomo no ma mi obadie be buto me agite ojo o sagube ware be gbigo ni ware ni mi obadie oh ma mi obadie agite